Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing great. With only a few days left until Christmas, I thought I would jump on here and share 3 easy vegan side dishes that you can make this festive season. Now, if you're last minute like I am, then these recipes will be perfect for you because they can be made in a short amount of time. And like I said, they're super simple. You only need a few fresh ingredients. And yeah, I'm very excited to share it with you. But before we get into the recipes, I would just like to thank Marvelous Greens and Beans who have sponsored this video and provided me with the amazing vegetables that I'm going to be using today. They are a family-run greengrocer based in South London, and I'm going to leave a link to their website below so that you can go check them out. You can place some orders as well if you're based in London. And yeah, I'm very excited to be partnering with them on this video. All of the exact ingredients will be up on my blog. I'm going to leave a link in the description as well. So I'm just going to be showing you the process today, but if you want the specific quantities that I used, then all of that is going to be listed over on my blog. Now the other amazing thing about these recipes is that you can actually make it a day or two in advance of Christmas and pop them in the freezer and then just warm them up on the day. So this will make your life so much easier. So let's get started with the recipe. We're going to be making 3 different things today. One is going to be sort of like a mulled wine, red cabbage, amazing side dish. I don't even know what the name for it will be, but we're going to have red cabbage, which we're going to cook down in some red wine with some pears as well and some other amazing spices. And next we're going to be doing like a tray bake of different root vegetables, and here you can really customize it and use whatever vegetables you have at home. So I'm going to be using carrots and parsnips and new potatoes, maybe throw in some yam as well. And finally, I will be making a Brussels sprout side dish, and I know a lot of people are not really big fans of Brussels sprouts, but I hope you will enjoy my recipe because it is absolutely delicious. So let's begin. The first thing we're going to do is to prepare our red cabbage. I've just got 1 big head of red cabbage here, which I'm going to slice and actually shred into thin slices. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So once your cabbage is all diced up, you're now going to chop 1 red onion. Next we're just going to take a small piece of ginger. So far I've got my red cabbage in my pot with my red wine and all the spices, and we're just going to leave that to boil down for about an hour. We want the cabbage to get really soft, so you want to put the heat at the lowest setting possible. And then after the 1 hour we're going to add some pears, and I've just got a couple of varieties here. We've got some red pear, some standard green pear, and we're just going to slice these and add them in after the 1 hour mark and allow that to stew. So during that 1 hour you can go away and maybe watch your favorite Christmas movie, or you can move on to this next recipe. And so the next thing we're going to be making is our tray bake of root vegetables, and as I mentioned earlier on, I am going to be using some wonderful carrots. I've got parsnip as well, and I've also got some new potatoes, and like I said, you can customize this whichever way you want. You can add yam, you can add any other type of vegetable, broccoli even, but I'm focusing mostly on root vegetables. So let's get started. I'm going to clean my veggies and then I'm going to start chopping them and place them on a tray which is lined with some baking paper or some foil and pop that in the oven. So we've got our roasted veg in the oven right now, and we're just going to leave it in there for about 35 to 40 minutes until all the veg is nice and soft on the inside, crispy on the outside, and then it's pretty much done. And the final dish we're going to be making is my Brussels sprouts recipe, which is going to be Brussels sprouts in a peanut chili sauce, and it's really simple. We're just going to be blending some tinned tomatoes with some Scotch bonnet chilies and some roasted peanuts. We're going to make a nice thick sauce with that, and then we're going to cook off our chopped Brussels sprouts, and it's as easy as that. Put some spices, some flavorings, and we're good to go. As I said before, the ingredient list and all the quantities will be listed on my website, so do head over there if you want to recreate these recipes more specifically. And yeah, let me show you how I'm going to make this Brussels sprouts recipe. At this point, everything is cooking away nicely. I've got my roasted veg in the oven, which should be ready any moment now. I've also got my peanut sauce with my Brussels sprouts on the fire, and I'm just going to leave that on there until the Brussels sprouts get nice and soft, and then it's ready to serve. I'll just sprinkle it with some extra roasted peanuts, garnish it with some parsley, and perfect. And then of course we've got our red cabbage as well, which is stewing in that lovely spicy red wine, and we just want to leave that on there until it reduces and until the cabbage gets really soft. And midway point, we've also added our pears as well, 3 pears which I've chopped up into small bite-sized pieces, and that will also add a little extra sweetness to the dish. And that's about it. Once all the dishes are ready, I will show you what they look like. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration for dishes that you can make this festive season. Wishing you all a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you before then. But before you go, be sure to like this video and subscribe. Follow me on social media everywhere at Vegan Nigerian, and I will see you next time. Bye!